Hi everyone, welcome to Legally Yours. I'm here again with the absolutely brilliant Robert Cugno from Future You Coaching. And in this episode, we're actually going to nail it down to a little bit about talking about what Robert actually does with lawyers and people in the legal profession. So thank you for joining me, Robert.
Thank you. Great to be here.
Okay, so let's get into it. So how do you actually help lawyers in particular or people in the legal profession? How do you work with them?
Great question, because my business has been running now for 4 years, and lawyers are definitely my biggest client group. And the way that I'm helping lawyers, this is what's emerging through my research. Actually, I sort of went through my books to prepare for this, so this is new to me too. But the key groups I'm working with is the lawyer that's having the internal battle of stay or go. Am I a lawyer? Do I want to be a lawyer, or do I go? The second biggest group is the lawyer looking for a promotion. It is very aggressive and competitive, and they're all, the ones that are good at it, the ones who are sort of born to be lawyers are really promotion focused. So I work with them on how to do that. And that involves doing things like building a network, leveraging their network, developing a brand and creating their career stories. And I've been doing a little bit of work with current and or potential partners who want to learn how to be better leaders, because they know the law, they know they're great lawyers, but they want to go, well, I'm in a leadership role now, but I've got no idea about that.
Yeah, of course. Okay, that's a great group that you work with. And why do you think that it's important for lawyers to even turn their mind to career happiness? Because you did make a point there that you were talking about it can be quite an aggressive, competitive industry. And often, we have external competition within legal industry, but we have a lot of internal competition where, there are only so many partner roles and there are a lot more lawyers going for those roles. So is it important that we actually turn our minds to thinking about being happy as well as being successful if we have two different versions of that success? Is that important?
Yeah, it's very important. And what's important though is the alignment or how you define success. I encourage all of my clients to align success to also their personal values and morals and strengths. So I have a lot of people who go, I've had a really, really successful career. I've got no mates and no one loves me. And I go, why? And they say, I think I'm too sort of focused. I'm too lawyery, and I've been really successful there. I said, but did you always envisage that? And they say things like, no, I always wanted a family, or I want a life partner, or I want my group of friends. And they always keep coming back to their group of friends are fellow lawyers, but they tell me that friendship has an edge to it. It's not a relaxed friendship. So yeah, it comes down to, I think, aligning your success with your values and beliefs. And if your values and belief are be as aggressive as possible, ditch who I have to ditch, that's cool, because ultimately you'll end up achieving success how you define it. It's not for me, but I'm not one to criticize. But that's not everyone. Indeed, that's probably a pretty small minority of the lawyers that I've met in my life.
Yeah, it's really interesting because I think these sort of perceptions of what we see as a version of, say, success within law are set up very much in our law school days. And in there, we very much, there's this real sort of kind of persona that we're told we need to be. We need to look a certain way, act a certain way. And our ultimate success is that partnership role. But like you've identified, that's probably only a very small percentage of lawyers. Often lawyers want to have a whole life balance. They want to deliver really great client work in a different way. Some of them want to work in, CLCs and different kind of areas. So it's really interesting. And I guess probably that leads me on to my next question. Is there such a thing as career happiness in the law, or is it sort of more career? Is that what we can aim for? I don't know. Is it achievable? Is it achievable? Tell me. Okay.
Yes, it is achievable. So long as you're realistic.
Yes.
Okay. And a lot of my clients say, oh, you're the coach that coaches for career happiness. How can you be happy all the time? And my response is, no, that's not career happiness. Indeed, if you're happy all the time at work and bubbly and bouncy, maybe you need to medicate. Kidding for all those out there. But
I love that. Okay.
Career happiness is categorized by a number of very specific things. Career happiness stems from working towards your strengths, but having those strengths stretched. It stems towards understanding what you need to do and learn, and having the capacity to learn how to get it done. I'll
Yes.
give you a personal example. I'm terrible with numbers and Excel spreadsheets. I have no strength in that space.
Yes.
If you teach me and show me Excel spreadsheets, I'm never going to be happy doing it. I might cope for a bit, but
Yeah.
I will never be happy. Whereas coaching is my sweet spot and I love it and it stretches me and it's challenging. And there are days I get really upset and stressed, but hey, I love what I do. And
Yeah.
that's the thing. It's the capacity to jump out of bed and find reward and meaning from what you do, even when it's driving you crazy.
Yeah.
That's career happiness. That's the reality of career
I
happiness.
love it. And you actually just gave me tingles then, because that absolutely, honestly, that just resonates. And I think that, it's such an important thing. And I think particularly with lawyers, we think that happiness is something quite mutually exclusive to our career
Yes.
in law. We don't
Yeah.
see it as something that we can have in line with us, whatever we perceive as our success in law. So it's so important. So if this is resonating with you out there and you would like to contact Robert and find out he's got some great resources on his page and you can actually engage his services, you can go to futureyoucoaching.com.au. You can actually find Robert on our Legally Yours platform at legallyyours.com.au. Thank you, Robert, so much for joining us. And that's it, I'm convinced. So it's career happiness, not career. I'm going for it.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you, Robert.
Good on you.
Thank you. Thanks for watching.